2011. Right around my own prom going days. Junior prom was 2011. Senior prom was 2012. Junior prom was kind of meh. I didn't have a very nice time. Senior prom, that was super fun. I had a great time. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Prom. Prom is a 2011 theatrical release about a girl named Nova who has to rebuild prom from the ground up when the decorations get burned down 3 weeks before prom, and a bunch of other seniors and schoolgoers having storylines in the midst of all of that. It is directed by Joe Nussbaum, cinematography by Byron Shah, editing by Jeffrey M. Werner, music by Deborah Lurie, and it's written by Katie Wech. Film stars Aimee Teegarden as Nova, Thomas McDonnell as Jesse, DeVaugh Nixon as Tyler, Danielle Campbell as Simone, Chang as May, Jared Kusnitz as Justin, Nolan Sotillo as Lucas, and Cameron Monaghan as Corey. The film had an $8 million budget and made $10.7 million in the box office. It has a 36% on Rotten Tomatoes rating. Given its flatly descriptive title and live-action Disney pedigree, Prom is more nuanced and less cynical, but also just as corny and cliched as you might expect. The highlight in this scene is immaculate. It is stunning, specifically noticeable and really well done in the scene when Lucas is like pouring his heart out for Simone on her tree branch outside her window when she's ready for prom. And he's like, please don't go, come to the concert or whatever. His highlight is so minuscule, but there to give his eyes some, life. And then her highlight is ridiculously stunning. So beautiful. You might recognize Danielle Campbell from Starstruck. So I have seen this before, and I actually enjoyed it back when I had seen it, and then I definitely have seen it since. I just never knew it was a Disney movie. I don't think that ever registered for me until I had put it on this list and was like, oh my god, it's a Disney movie? How did I not know that? It just was not, Disney's realm, although, looking back, it's not a PG-13 movie. So I really should have known that a movie like this would have been Disney without a PG-13 rating. If it had been PG-13, it probably would have been a bit more in the spirit of 10 Things I Hate About You or Breakfast Club or something like that. It has a ton of storylines. It's really in the same vein as those Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, What to Expect When You're Expecting, Mother's Day, those major ensemble, big time cast, lots of storylines going on movies. I tend to like those. I think they're kind of fun. I think it's fun to watch a bunch of different storylines going on. And it's always low stakes, which is always kind of nice. So this really gives that kind of vibe with Nova's storyline going on with Jesse and the prom, Justin and May's storyline going on, even Rolo's little side story going on. Just so many different side stories happening that are all super fun. Tyler, Simone, Lucas moment going on. It's just all fun to keep track of that. It does have a lot of famous tropes, running through the high school to not get caught was a Breakfast Club moment. Lucas waiting in the library for the tutoring or studying thing was giving 10 Things I Hate About You when Cameron tries to teach her French, but he doesn't know French. It had quite a few nods to other famous teen, comedies and stuff like that. Story-wise, I think one of my biggest thing is Tyler faces zero consequences for a lot of his actions. Tyler, not great. Really not great. He didn't do it on purpose, but he burned down all the prom decorations and never gets found out that it was him that did it. Which is crazy. And then him cheating on both women and going after a sophomore and just all of that is really yucky. I feel like Simone So it's really complicated in Simone's situation. She, first and foremost, is being taken advantage of by this senior. 100% he's playing that field. He's trying to, like, you know, I think take advantage of Simone. And just, like, for that, you know, he had a girlfriend, Jordan, and were together forever, it appeared, and then is just, like, cheating on her, and I don't know. It's just really yucky, because he's, like, a senior who's graduating, and she's, like, a sophomore, and this is probably, like, a first, like, real relationship for her. On the flip side, the kind of way that Simone jerks around Lucas is a little bit icky gross. And I don't necessarily think Simone and Lucas should have ended up together in the end. I think after Simone refused him and went to the prom with Tyler, that should have been it for Lucas. But the fact that she was able to, like, show up at the concert and come back and, like, kind of be made up was not my favorite storyline resolution. But I also understand, because she's a sophomore, they're both children, like, I know they're teenagers, and I don't want to, like, everything was a big deal. Everything is a big deal, right? Like, I'm just meaning, I feel like Lucas didn't deserve the treatment. Like, at the beginning, she was also getting jerked around, so, like, she wasn't maliciously trying to hurt Lucas, but when she made the choice right there to go to prom with Tyler, even though she learned her lesson, I don't think, I mean, that actively shows she chose Tyler over Lucas. I don't know. Anyway, Nova's dad, I know he meant well, I know he meant to do the best, but, like, part of Nova graduating and, like, organizing this prom is, like, you gotta start giving her some trust, right? She's literally done everything you've ever wanted her to. She's gonna have the life you've wanted her to have. Trust her. If she's starting to feel some type of way about this boy, it's not because he's just some, like, bad boy. There's something there. Trust her, but, you know, whatever. Easier said than done. He's not great. I don't love it. Jesse's dad didn't die. He left. We have a parent who abandoned for sure instead of dying, which is kind of fun. And then Nicholas Braun being the random character that's just trying to get a prom date is so cute. We love to see Nicholas Braun in these random things until he lands, you know, the big time Succession moment. It's very cute. But overall, like, I think they balance all the storylines well. I think it's a very sweet movie. I don't think it's, like, an instant classic or some amazing, like, rite of passage teen movie by any means, but I think it's sweet and cute and has a beautiful sentiment about the end of school and stuff like that. Okay, my favorite part is probably the fountain. How is it not the fountain? He got the fountain to work both times. So sweet. My least favorite part is 1000%. You're about to kiss me. The worst. Shut up. Oh my gosh. I bet Aimee Teegarden felt awful delivering that line because it's a bad line. You're about to kiss me. Shut it. Yeah, let it happen. Or be like, whoa, are you gonna kiss me? And then he'd be like, yeah, shut up. You know, like, what are we doing? Like, ugh. Recommend? Yes, actually. I really like this, and we will be watching it again for sure. I mean, I have in the past. I will again in the future, I'm sure, when I need, like, a sweet little movie. Specific moments. I will die on this hill. Right toward the beginning of the movie, Nova has a checklist, and she checks off something, and she does it like that. What kind of psychotic behavior is that? Everybody knows that's how you do a check mark. Little right? Just pew, pew, right? Here, wait, I can do diagrams. Because I have a pen and paper right here. Okay? Here we go. Maybe I'll even zoom in, right? Oh, it's even in focus. Love that. Okay? So correct way to do a check mark. Right? We all agree? It's a little funky because I'm doing it at a weird angle. This girl went like that. What the heck are we doing? That is insane psycho behavior. If you do it that way, I'm sorry, but honestly, What? That's gonna be everything. I'm gonna die on the checkmark hill. I really like this. I think it's cute, simple, adorable, a nice little warm hug of a movie. So my final rating will be 7 stars, because it's Starry Night theme prom, out of, no! 7 candy necklaces out of 10. Our total movie count is. Period, total, and crack count are still the same. If you want to keep up with the movie I'm watching when, follow me on all socials to find out the movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. I got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early and a coupon code for merch and exclusive merch access. Tiers above that, you get daily trivia, monthly postcards, you get bonus content, you can get merch, you could get a bunch of stuff. Go check it out. Buy merch. Merch is great, merch is grand. Tried and true new classic. There's nothing on the back, so I don't have to show it to you. I almost spun to show you the back, but there's nothing there. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, and I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so you, and don't be. Kind of want to say Nova's dad about it, but definitely Tyler Barso. Can't believe I just did that. If you could hear Xander barking for a huge chunk of the end of this video, sorry. I didn't want to wait for him to stop because it wasn't stopping. So,